Good morning, everyone. So I am leaving Pamplona. Starting out, it's a little after 6. I wanted to get an early start because it's about 15 miles to the next town, Puente de Reina. So it's gonna take me at least 5 hours, probably 6 or 7. So hopefully I make it in time. I was able to make a reservation for tonight. You could see my earrings. These are what I bought in Pamplona. Had a funny experience with that. I'll tell you guys about that a little bit later. But anyway, I have a video of that exchange because I did it with my Camino sister, Anne. So anyway, I will talk to you guys later because I don't want to get lost since I'm out here by myself walking to go to Puente de Reina. I do get to go to, I think it's El Porto. I know that full moon is wreaking havoc on poor Adelia in Florida, but it sure is nice here in Pamplona. Well, just as I left Pamplona, and I didn't even notice this whole castle until I passed by and turned around. And then, of course, just looking at the sweeping views. So amazing. It's kind of nice. As you're walking, you almost don't notice things. So you kind of have to stop and just say, hey, look at this. And I believe that town up there is a nice little stop just before I get to Alto de peron. A nice church onto Alto de peron. I don't know how to say the city is. Zarikeke? Truly beautiful. Out in the middle of nowhere. But it does have the feel on these walls and these doors. It's been here forever. And of course the ceilings. Okay, this little stop has one bathroom. Apparently it doesn't have a lock on it, so everybody's been asking me to watch to make sure nobody goes in after them. So in the bathroom monitor now. Who knows? I made it to the top. Oh my gosh. And this is the other side of Alto de Peron. I think this is one of the highest peaks on the Camino. And you see there's the memorial. Hey everyone, buen camino. Tired again, but that's typical at the end of a day. I think I started at 6 and I finished at 2, but I did take 3 separate breaks. My feet feel much better, and I do think that's much better on my feet. I've showered, gonna get my clothes dry, machine wash, machine dry, and then that's it. So that part feels good. I really like the washing machine and drying. I'm not sure if I said it this morning. I started to feel a little bit like a tickle in my throat on Tuesday night. And then all day Wednesday, I had that little tickle. I woke up this morning, blew my nose, and I definitely have a cold. And I had already decided, even if I had a cold, I was still going to do the walk of almost 15 miles, which I did the walk of 15 miles. The good thing was, and what I have since learned, if I take a break about every 3 or 4 miles, my feet are fine, so far it seems. And the whole blood sugar, eat something, drink something, even if it's not a lot, seems to help. And my blood sugar and everything is right there. I could take those breaks, and so it just feels fine. So that's what I think I'm going to start doing on a regular basis. Um, when I left Pamplona, I had on the earrings from the day before. I stopped in, I think it was Urbanos, and so I saw earrings, so I bought them. And I probably am going to try and buy earrings today in Puente de Reina, which is Bridge of the Queen, because I believe the legend is she wanted to do a bridge for the pilgrims, and so she built the bridge here. I'm feeling so good that I made it, and without any major mishaps. I connected with one of my Camino family, MJ from Canada. She's a challenge, but she's a pistol. I love her. Uh, and I also happened to meet this young man from the UK who just decided to walk one day of the Camino today. And so he was walking, and he asked me quite a few questions, and said his mom wanted to do it, or he thought it would be good for his mom, but she was afraid. And I said, well, you could do this, this, this. And I told him I'm 65, and he said, she's 55. I said, oh, she's a baby. Of course she could do this. So, still encouraging. I still love all my Camino family, but I think tonight I might not do the communal dinner and just try and find a place that has soup, because my throat and everything is so scratchy and upset, and I keep taking ibuprofen to hopefully try and get some of this out. It wasn't too bad of a day, but it was challenging. Tomorrow it's a little less mileage, supposedly, because sometimes the mileage you wonder about, is it from town to town and this edge of town to that edge of town, so on and so forth. So you may end up doing more than what you think. Like today, I think was almost 15 miles, but it doesn't say that on the thing. So anyway. And just like when I went into Pamplona, it was saying 12 and a half, and the reality is closer to 15. So, I keep trying to put my watch on low power mode, but it still drains the battery. So that's why I had to do, on Strava, I had to do 2 separate sets. So, overall, I feel like I'm starting to get into the rhythm of the whole thing. Obviously, this is day 5, and so I'm kind of like, I think I could do this. So I think after 2 weeks instead of just 1, I may feel really, really comfortable and see where I am. The big thing is I need to take breaks. And if there's nothing in between to take a break, how do you create a break where you just sit down, have an apple or a Snickers bar? One of my Camino family members, a Camino niece who happens to be a doctor, Anne's daughter, Jackie, she recommends Snickers bar. So anyway, I will stop there because we can't go longer than 10 minutes on this. I found a nice albergue. This one seems very nice. So far, I have 3 bunk mates. There's only 4 people in this room. Seems really nice. Took my shower. Washed my clothes, so now I'm just waiting for them to dry. I think it may take 2 cycles to really get dry, but it's almost everything I own except for this dress and the underwear that I have on, which I think is good. So that will allow me to have 2 sets of clothes for the next 2 days, and I like that. I still will try and do laundry every single day, but, it gets a little tricky on that. But at least if you have 2 days, you can relax for a little bit. And I still look for albergues that have, a washer and dryer, because it just makes it easier. So anyway, that's all that's going on for now. I will talk to you guys a little later. This video may have to be a part 2 of the day because I could see it's over 6 minutes long and I can't go over 10 minutes in total on the videos. Otherwise, it's just too much and I can't load them up to YouTube. So just so you guys know, it's been enjoyable. I did make it to Alto de Peron, which is the top of the mountain. I think one of the highest places on the albergue, and it has the statues and everything. So that was fun. So I will talk to you guys later. Love you all. Bye.